Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday. I'm back. I feel like it's been forever. Hi, everybody. It's Tu- There's that lovely echo that we get every once in a while again. So today, before we get started, we're going to be talking about brain tapping today. Um, so I thought I'd share with you one of the tools that I love to use. And but before we get into that, this Thursday night we have week 2 of our book club. You Are Badass, so it's not too late to join. It's a really easy read. So just because we're in week 2, you're not too far behind. It's not too late to join. So that's something that you might want to consider. And So we talk a lot about meditation in our programs and mindfulness and mindset when it comes to reprogramming some of those pathways that create the cycles that we find ourselves in. Um, so something that I found super helpful is Brain Tap, and this is the headset that I have here. Hold on, there's a glare. Um, so I have their headset, and it has a wired connection that you can plug in there. But you can also use it without the headset. So it's a free app, and then you can download, or not download, but you can subscribe to different programs. So what they do is they have some guided meditations on there. You use them with headphones first, okay? So it doesn't have to be these headphones. If you're using these headphones, that's great, and I'll show you why in a second. But it doesn't have to be those headphones. So if it's not those headphones and something wired, not wireless, preferably for the least amount of EMFs. So you can put your headset in, and it uses things like tapping. It uses different tone frequencies. There's guided meditations in there if you want to do those for, whether it just be for meditation purposes or whether it's for visualization purposes, whatever the need is. And there's different categories of meditations, different themes, I guess is the best way to put it, that come with it too. So I'm just going to share my screen because I think that would be easiest for you guys to see all the great stuff it has. So there's a sleep bundle, Sleep RX. There's a weight wellness, there's optimal health. So if there's different areas in your subconscious that you're hoping to reprogram and retrain, stress-free me, so understanding your triggers and regaining your ability to relax. Worry-free me, let go of past mistakes and future worries, live in the precious present moment. Children and learning, there's even a section for that. And you can have 2 users on your account. So if you wanted all of them, it's $29.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time. If you want just the individual bundle, then you can do, like, for example, the sleep bundle. I do this one all the time. And you can do that for just $9.99 a month. And so this is what the app looks like, and then you just choose your category. But it's very, very helpful. The reason why we want to be able to relax fully is, that's what switches you into that parasympathetic state when your body senses, or when it realizes that there's a whole lot of cortisol in the system, a lot of stress in the system. It makes it very difficult and sometimes even impossible to digest, to even put you in a mode where your body can heal. Okay. So this is really, really important to be able to do things like this. They have the wake up ones. It doesn't list that specifically here, but the wake up ones, you can do like a 10-minute wake up, let's say sometimes, because I'll use it to go to sleep. So I'll use one of the sleep ones. I'll fall asleep with it, and then it's sitting right there. So sometimes before I get up, I'll do a 10-minute wake up one. And that's really awesome too. Then they have the headset, which is what I have here. So what I'll show you there, let me take it off screen share real quick. There we go. So when you put it on, you see these lights? So there's color therapy there. And then if I were to connect it to a meditation, you would see that here in this little visor, you can see those sensors here, lights will come out of there too, for more light therapy. So it really amplifies the process and makes it a lot more impactful. They have quick 10-minute ones, they have 20-minute sessions, they have all kinds of different ones. The ones that I was doing, the one I did today was 174 hertz. Because each sound, there's different frequencies, right? And they all resonate in different ways in the body. So they have 432 hertz, 741, 396. So there's all different, you could do that. Or you could do guided meditations. There's even ones for like if you're training for a marathon. Okay, I just saw the Ironman one. If there's a health condition that you're struggling with that you would like help processing through. One's coping with cancer, say no to cancer, diabetes, active lifestyle, freedom from IBS. So these are very helpful things. Natural Lyme relief. These are helpful things that will help shift you from a mindset space, okay, to where maybe we're feeding the condition through some of our trauma responses. I mean, diagnoses like this in and of itself create trauma, right? So it can be really helpful. Fasting for metabolism, anxiety, neuropathy, heart healthy. They have them in different languages. Now, this is if you have the headset, you have a lot more categories available. So the ones that I'm reading off now are in the headset categories. They have, if you're, menopause is one. They have just musical journeys. So if you want just musical plays, nutrition, there's one called Going Gluten Free. There's one called Ketogenic Lifestyle. There's a pain relief. Professional performance, if you are looking to enhance something professionally. There's sports, equestrian, tennis, football, stress relief. There's even a stress-free childbirth category, which has, let's see, what is it here, 26 different meditations for pregnancy, weight loss after giving birth, preparing for motherhood, reducing stress, transforming contractions into pressure. So that's pretty cool. There's also, if you want to use it in a little bit more of a specific spiritual way, there's a whole category for Christian meditations. So Christ-centeredness, Christian weight loss, gospel meditation, balancing your life in Christ. So there's a whole category there. So you can do a theme like that. There's chiropractic themed ones, if that's an area where you're struggling. So it can be really, really super helpful. The possibilities are endless there. So it's something that I wanted to share with you. Like I said, I'll use it to fall asleep. I use it when I'm sitting in my sauna. I'll use it then. I'll use it if I'm feeling really stressed out, in the earlier part of my day, and then I'm going to eat lunch. I don't want to eat lunch stressed out, so I might do a quick 10 minutes on the headset and pick something there to help me relax and switch back into that parasympathetic state, so I don't get myself into any complications when it comes to digesting my food. And being able to, be mindful while I'm eating too. So it can be a really helpful tool depending, in all different ways, depending on where you are in life and what you might be working through at the time. So it's something that you might want to look into. So I'm going to put the link in the chat, or not in the chat, but in the comments. So if you want to get to that website and you want to look a little bit deeper into it, it has lots of really helpful information in there. Helps with stress reduction and helps think more clearly, because there's our brain functions in all these different wavelengths, right? So like our beta waves are helping us to wake up and be active. Our gamma waves are helping us to concentrate, okay, and to think clearly. Our theta waves are a little bit more of a healing wavelength. Delta waves are something that we access when we're in a deep sleep and recovery state. And then our alpha waves are a relaxed but intuitive and creative cycle. So depending on, if you're sitting down to tackle a project where you need a little bit more creativity, then doing something like that, a 10 or 15 minute something beforehand could really help to make that time much, much, much more productive. So it's just a great tool. We have all these tools at our fingertips, and but sometimes we don't know about them or know how to use them or how they could be helpful. So I just wanted to share that with you in case that would be a support for you. We'll be back on again live tomorrow, and we have, don't forget, our book club again Thursday night. You can always message me, and I'll post the link to BrainTap in the comments. So if you're interested in learning more, you'll have it right at your fingertips. I'll see you all tomorrow.